We're joined in the studio live with a very handsome Daniel MacPherson.
Now, we have to talk about 2004 photo shoot you did with Attitude.
That's right.
Right? It's a photo shoot for a gay magazine in Sydney, yeah?
No, it was in London.
Oh, in
I was
London?
living in London. Attitude.
I wondered why I hadn't heard of it.
Yeah.
So,
I subscribe.
what was the... it was actually a nude photo shoot.
It was indeed.
But there were no front bits, right?
Well, I had a surfboard to cover up my bits.
So it was actually
So you need a surfboard to cover it up.
It was a Malibu.
Bloody hell.
It wasn't one of those short boards, but...
I think there's a few of our listeners' eyes are watering right about now. So.
What was the response to that?
Look, pretty good, I assume.
Yeah.
Look, I was in London at the time, and every year Attitude did a testicular cancer awareness magazine. And so the year before, a mate of mine, Max Beasley, who's an English actor and drummer for Robbie Williams, he'd done the cover, and so he recommended me for the year after, and I was on the bill. And anyway, I did that, and it was fun. It was really good. And the executive producer of the bill had seen that. And he that was sort of where he first saw me, and ended up on the bill, ironically naked also.
Yes, and that was one of your first sort of scenes on the bill was
my very first
your
day.
butt, basically.
It was my very first day on set. I thought someone was having a joke because the script I had said that I was in my boxes, and then I arrived on set and they said, they've amended it and you're actually naked. And I thought, play a joke on the new kid.
Yeah.
But no, it was naked and it was cold.
Did you need a surfboard then?
Oh, no.
No, little boogie board?
Yeah, no, I needed a heater and a fluffer. Maybe.
Oh, brilliant. We'll have to dig out those photos. Now, you're
They're on the internet somewhere.
Yeah. Well, somewhere. We'll put them on our site.
You know, when you do your next sort of, love scene with Noni Hazelhurst on City Homicide,
yes.
do that at the start to break the tension on set. Off you go. It's a
I've
bonding
actually
experience.
I did a love scene with Alice Platt.
Alice.
Last series.
Was she Star of the Century?
Yeah, she
Alice
was.
Platt?
Tony Barber, Alice
yeah.
Platt,
Yeah, absolutely.
And she was playing with a boss's wife, and we had one of these scenes where she had to climax on top of me.
Oh.
And then we'd fall back into shot and start the scene saying, "Oh, is this a bad idea? It's probably a bad idea. Well, too late now." Blah blah blah. So I have what we call a closed set. So half the crew leave, and there's only about 5 of us in there, and I'm laying with my back on the bed, and then she's sort of disrobing, and they've done all the tanning and all that sort of stuff, and she's about to get on top of me, and they said, "Oh, can you just move the doona? It's just in the way." So I went to kick the doona out of the way, and I kicked poor Elise in the Johnny.
In the
punani.
gigi. Punani. So many words.
You didn't?
And
no.
if you talk about breaking the ice
Yes.
in one of those scenes.
Can I ask a question? How naked are you, though?
I had some flesh-coloured G-string on.
Yes. And
so
what
if you don't feel stupid enough anyway.
You had a G on.
I have a G on. Elise's was wearing like a black lacy number.
Uh-huh.
And I
how embarrassing. Funny you should mention that. That's how Andy and I met, actually. He was in a G. I was in a black lacy number.
And I kicked you in the nether regions.
And you still haven't found your toe. It's still it's somewhere. All right. Now, look, we're going to do a quick little segment before we finish off called Getting to Know You. Just a few random little questions that we've pulled together. And let's just go with it. Andy, why don't you kick it off?
Here we go. Do you manscape?
What? No, obviously not. Do I what?
Manscape, which means...
no.
Oh, here we
Okay.
go. We've had to explain this to someone else.
Stop the clock.
Hang on a
Was
second.
it Rove? It wasn't Rove. No, see, Rove knew exactly instantly what it was.
Manscape.
Do you know...
But-
someone else, I think it was Millsy, didn't know what
Dean
was going on.
Geyer
Dean
said
Geyer,
he had
that's
no idea what it was.
All
And we're
right,
like,
let's
oh,
explain.
come
Well,
on.
don't put me in the same...
Yeah.
Well, manscaping is, downstairs you need to clipper it, maintain it. Your chest hair also is classed as manscaping. If
your bum,
clipper it.
if you're going to put it on the bill.
Okay. Look at me. Do you think I manscape?
Yes.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely.
We thought we knew the answer.
Come on.
We thought we knew the answer to that one.
Come on.
Have you requested that Sonia wears flats when she stands next to you?
Actually, would you believe that Sonia and I aren't too dissimilar
Oh, that's good.
in height in that photo shoot? We were about the same height, yeah. I just think that perhaps previously it would have been more relative.
When she was,
a
when she was
bit different.
when she was Darryling with the stars, just didn't quite work the
No.
same.
Now she's demacking with the stars.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can always wear a stacked heel.
That's true.
You know, if you want that extra height, stacked heel goes a long way.
You've been linked to a number of people
all lies.
around the place. Are you dating Danny Minogue?
Yes.
Oh,
And her
Naomi
sister.
Robson?
Yes.
Ian Thorpe.
Yes.
Right.
Wow.
Glad we
Jeez. Oh, I tell
wonder
you
where I
what,
get
that
the
had
time,
cleared the air.
Woo, glad we cleared those. Go.
Yeah, as long as
Who
the
wears
three
the
of them don't
lacy
listen.
numbers?
I take it in turns.
Oh,
That's
very
me.
nice.
They're all on the
Oh, okay.
strings.
You wouldn't want to get Ian Thorpe's foot stuck anywhere?
Gee, you know
Crikey.
about it. Yo.
Trouble.
Hey.
All right, now describe your favourite undies.
Specific ones, not like a brand, like ones you have at home that you open the drawer up and you're like, they're the ones I want to wear because today's the special day.
Let's
Today
get a shot
we've
of
gone.
this.
We've gone pineapples and bananas.
Pineapples and
Right.
bananas,
Yeah,
okay.
And they were actually bought by my mum, as all good undies should be.
She's a good woman, that one.
There you go.
And
She's a
Mac.
good egg.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Do you wear MacPherson underwear?
I went through a phase because it said MacPherson men on the waistband, and then I thought that just made me a wanker.